Good morning. So we're at Mount Spokane. This is a loop that basically circumnavigates the park. It's part of a 100-mile course, and doing some route seeing. We're going to see the entire course, document it, make sure the course goes. It's fantastic. The forest ranger here, we met up with him yesterday. He showed us all around the park. Super welcoming, super helpful. They're really excited to have us here, which is super cool. I just think it's going to be a really good day. It's like beautiful, and yesterday was kind of sucked in, so we didn't really get to enjoy the views, but today it's phenomenal. So yeah, we're a little heavy today because we're having to carry all of our fuel, because obviously there's no aid stations or any support, but I'm very excited. So we just started the course, and we're immediately on this amazing trail. This is so nice. The beginning of this course has us descend like 1,500 or almost 2,000 feet in the first 3.5 miles. Runners will have the opportunity to choose from 3 distances: 25 miles, 50 miles, and 100 miles. The course we're running today is a 25-mile loop. Those that run the 50 will run it twice, and the 100, they will run it 4 times. The 100-mile loop will have 19,000 feet of total elevation gain and loss. The 50-mile loop will have 9,500 feet, and the 25-mile loop will have 4,750 feet. Initially, we were set to make a 50-mile loop that included some of the adjacent properties. Travis and I attempted to run that loop, and we ran into several problems. Some trails that were entirely overgrown with thousands of new growth trees, and we wouldn't be able to send 100+ runners down that trail. We went home after attempting that route, and I pulled up the map around Mount Spokane and I redid the route. By utilizing a 25-mile loop, that allows us to add an additional distance, the 25-miler. At the time of releasing this video, the signups are already open for the first year, and the 25-miler is actually proving to be the most popular. So we're like, I don't know, mile and a half in or so, and there's like some serious downhill that you could totally bomb. It's pretty cool. When I visited the park both times, with Travis and with Kelly, everybody was able to agree. This place is amazing. It is beautiful, and we all live here in Washington, and so we're used to the old growth and the beautiful dense forest, but we hear it all the time. When people from around the country travel to Washington, they are just amazed, and Mount Spokane is the perfect place to deliver that feeling. We're about 10 miles into the course. Like, honestly, so I take it for granted a little bit because we live in Washington and I'm used to this stuff, but I hear it all the time, like people that are not from here, and how beautiful these areas are. Like, they're surrounded by all this vegetation and old growth and rivers and all this green, and some people that aren't from a state that looks like this is like totally beautiful, and I know it is, but we run in this all the time, and you know, so this course is just fantastic. It's one of the best hundreds, I think, in the United States. And so far, like I said, we're about 10 miles in, and it's been 95% single track so far, and it's so much fun. It looks like we're about to be on a double track road here for a bit, which is good. Open it up a little bit. But remember, the course is 25-mile loop, so a lot of it's going to be single track. Just feel super lucky to be able to do this. It's really cool.
Yeah, we just came from over here. Look at that greenery.
It's really beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And now we're gonna Come down this way, it opens up a bit.
So we are filtering water right now, and we came across this really nice stream. We're at like 10 miles or so, and this is how I was just going to show you guys what we do. So we obviously have to carry all our fuel since we're running this self-supported, and I find these bags at the store, and they're really good, and I have 90 grams of Hummingbird fuel in here, and it's perfect. So I'm about to just fill 2 of my soft flasks with 90 grams of carbs. It's 360 milligrams of caffeine. No.
Straight caffeine.
360 calories. And look at this. This is 360 calories. That's crazy. That really is crazy. And that's all we brought. No solid food at all, at least for me. When I'm getting ready to put some play on my knee, I was telling you guys I've been dealing with some runner's knee for a few months, and it's not really loosening up like it usually does. So this does help. So hopefully it helps today. And then the course is absolutely fantastic. It's been like 90% single track so far. We just got onto this double track section, which is actually really nice. It's kind of it's time for a change. You know, like I feel like I want to run on something else. So I really like it. One of the best. I know that we're just doing 25 miles, but I can already say this is one of the best hundreds I've ever done, you know, course-wise. At nearly 20,000 feet of gain for the 100-mile race, it seems daunting. What you'll see as we circumnavigate this loop is that the course is very runnable. The course rolls in a subtle manner from the beginning to the end. There is one hill prior to ending your loop that is the least forgiving for a long time. Fortunately, you'll end that hill and you'll be just shy of race headquarters, where you can reset and head back out for another loop. Or, if it's your last loop, come collect your buckle. We're on the longest consistent climb. It's a 4-mile climb, and it's just moderate the entire time. And it's hot right now, so it's really not too bad. And the gain is very well spread out, so there's nothing on this course that's like insanely steep. But what I will say is runners are going to hit this spot at mile 88, those that are doing the 100, and that's going to be hard. And so that buckle is going to be very well deserved and earned. The good thing is once we finish this 4-mile climb, we do get a 3-mile gradual descent, and then a small climb right before the end of the loop. So, you know, it's up and down. It's fantastic though. Really happy with it. And it looks like we're coming up to a viewpoint. So, let's check it out.